Mangoes are back in season, which means that I'll be spending a lot of time baking with this beautiful, beautiful fruit. The recipe that I'm sharing with you today is that of an eggless mango cake. It's super simple to make. It's actually a recipe from my book, Desserts for Every Mood, and I'm very excited to share it with you. Let's get started. Let's work on the dry mix first. I'm going to add 2 cups of maida into a bowl. Now into the maida, I am going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And now half a teaspoon of baking soda. And this looks good. I am going to set this aside. In a bigger bowl, I am going to add some sunflower oil along with some sugar. I am using super fine sugar, and using my whisk, I am going to mix these really well for a couple of minutes until the sugar starts to slightly dissolve in the oil. This looks good. Now into this, I need to add 1 cup of mango puree. To make that, I am going to chop some mangoes, add them to the jar of my blender and blitz it until it's nice and smooth. And now I am going to measure 1 cup of this and add it into my sugar and oil mixture. And now into my batter, I need to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1/4 cup of milk. So the wet ingredients are ready. Now into this, let's start sifting in the dry ingredients that we had set aside earlier. Alright, my batter is ready and it looks like sunshine in a bowl. I'm going to transfer this into an 8-inch cake pan which I've lined with parchment paper. And this is now ready for my preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 40 to 45 minutes. I actually doubled the recipe and made 2 layers of this beautiful mango cake earlier, which I'll now assemble with a cardamom cream cheese frosting. To make the frosting, all you need to do is to beat softened cream cheese, softened butter, along with a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a pinch of cardamom powder together until the mixture is light and fluffy. And into that, you could sift in about 1.5 cups of icing sugar and beat that in as well with your electric mixer so that the frosting is smooth and beautiful. And now my favorite part, let's start assembling the cake. To assemble the cake, I am going to start by piping the cream cheese frosting around the edges of the cake. This looks good. Now into the center, let's spread a generous layer of the mango puree. Now on the second layer of the cake, I am again going to spread a thin layer of the cream cheese frosting. This is done. I am now going to lift this and flip it and place it on the first layer of the cake in a way that the cream cheese frosting sits on top of the mango puree. Let's pipe some cream cheese frosting on top of our second layer as well. Some of it also goes in the center. And now to decorate my cake, I am going to thinly slice some fresh mangoes and arrange them on top. So the cake is ready and it's bursting with flavors of mango. There's mango in the sponge, there's a layer in the center, there's fresh mango slices on top, and the cardamom cream cheese frosting just takes it to another level. I hope you guys will try this recipe at home and share it with your friends and family. In case you want to get your hands on my book, Desserts for Every Mood, you could order it on Amazon or Flipkart or pick it up from a bookstore near you. I'll see you guys next week with another recipe. Until then, happy baking and take care.